Hey y'all, it's Lilyback Launcher here, back with another World Conqueror 4 video. We're continuing along with the NATO slash WTO challenge Cold War scenarios. It's the hard mode, and now it's the Korean War for NATO. I remember this one being one of my more unpleasant ones, but looking at it, it's not too bad. But we don't start off with many units at all. Just 3 land units and one and a bunch of naval units, and the naval aspect isn't even that important. But it is important that I cut down Timoshenko and the rest of his friendlies before he makes it back to the mainland. So maybe I will be deploying. I also have 800, 210 in terms of resources. So, well, the sooner I can get Guderian deployed, the better. And since this is an M20, only a level 3 M26, pain. I'll continue along with the free-to-play streak. I'll be deploying Hoth instead of Whitman, and I do want to have one of my more capable artillery units down first. I also don't want it to get attacked by this destroyer, and I'll hopefully get in the way of that destroyer by deploying my cruiser there. I'll also be deploying Hoth in the north, or hell, let's even deploy him. No, I want to deploy him in the north because he'll get attacked by the destroyer for sure, and by that artillery, who knows what else. Yeah, I think it's worth deploying Yamaguchi. Get him moving up north quickly. I'm prioritizing speed, not damage, so let's move up there. Let's continue along. Probably should have attacked that first with the cruiser, just to make sure that I wasn't hitting the city twice. Hitting the city when it still had health with Konev. Guderian is getting hit pretty hard from all angles, which is actually... Come on! 9 health! 9 health! Bruh, man, that's a certified bruh moment right there. And of course, Korea takes the city, which I guess is good for the Koreans since it's their city, but not good for me. It would have been nice to be able to deploy my better units early. Now let's abuse the Soviet forces as they're landing. It would be nice if I could hit Seoul, hit these units with a harder hitting tank. I don't know how much damage Seoul is going to take in the next round of attacks. Thank you, artillery, for taking up that space. Thank you, tank, for taking up that space. Konev does have jungle fighting, which is why I would have much rather preferred he'd be able to make it there, but this tank got in the way. Let's see what else I have. Let's keep using Hoth. .461. Well, I'll be able to take Seoul here, because Guderian had that double attack, quite useful. Now I can more effectively deploy some of my units. Let's get rid of this tank, so the United States doesn't get stuck on that city. I would like to have some help from my allies. As long as I'm doing damage to Timoshenko before he lands, and as long as the Koreans, the Soviets, excuse me, are getting hit there. What's this, a howitzer? I'll still keep on attacking Timoshenko before he lands. At least bring him down to half health, which we did. Was pretty close to being able to attack him with Konev. If I had mobility on Konev, maybe I would have been able to, but alas, I had not. But I do have Guderian in the area. So I should be able to basically get rid of Timoshenko before he's become a threat. A little bit of extra income can't hurt. Unfortunately, I do not have much in terms of technology, so I have to be just relying on infantry. Let's say Malinovsky first. I'll be able to deploy Meretskov, excuse me, north soon anyway. Which, okay, I guess he's stuck there. Didn't really intend to put him in that area. But now I can just move up north with Guderian real quick. 172, I think he can pull that off unless that happens. Thank you, Wood Conqueror. Very, very cool. Now I can deploy Meretskov on the artillery. Give him some extra range to be able to take out that tank. Let's move some of the rest of my navy up. I didn't even bother moving this cruiser up farther because you can't even make it past this double jutting peninsula here. Zero. Okay, let's kill it. Kill him! I'll just deploy infantry now, I guess. Not really much I can do. You only have 6 commanders that you can spawn per game, which is quite annoying. Zero. Let's swap my infantry around and such. Soften up some of these targets. My infantry, my armor, and Konev. Do that. Do that. And continue moving along. I forgot that the rocket infantry has that defense against tanks. Probably would have been a kill if it didn't have that. Let's get myself a nuke, just to be able to take out either of these targets much quicker. Looks like I'll just need to take out this cruiser. Well, that's unfortunate. Do I have a 3-star airfield? Yes, I do. Let's use it. Almost made it before the end of the song. Anyway, that was Korean War with Endgame Generals. As mentioned in other videos, once I get through all of this new content, I'll be going back and making mid-game guides for everyone, since not everyone is in the end game. And the entire point of me making this YouTube channel was making accessible content that helps people progress in the game. You don't have too much progression to do when you are at the end of the game, because, well, you're at the end of the game. But at least I hope the guides maybe won't be as necessary as they once were. With all of the beginner-friendly content that Easy Tech has been adding into the game, I'm really quite happy with all of the content they've been adding, like free generals and the events, sweeping ribbons, and that kind of stuff. It makes it a lot easier for new players to get through the game, and it also gives more content for endgame players. So I appreciate it. I'm glad they're updating the game regularly and keeping that in mind. Anyway, that was the walkthrough. I'll continue along with the scenarios. If you have any comments like extra strategies, any questions or suggestions, please drop them below. If you find the guides helpful or entertaining in any way, please like, comment, and subscribe. That just rolls off the tongue. And yeah, this is Laidback Launcher signing off. 07, everyone.